Do you ever feel like your emotions are a big wave? Sometimes they are strong. They can push you around. Do you feel in control of these big feelings, or do they control you? Many people wonder about this. It is a very common question. Understanding your emotions is a big first step. It helps us feel more steady and grounded in our daily lives. Learning about them can be very helpful. What is emotional awareness? It is simple. It means knowing what you are feeling. It means noticing when you feel it. Think of it like this. Your mind has an inner feelings checker. This checker tells you if you are happy, or sad, or angry, or scared. Being aware is like turning on this checker. You start to see your emotions clearly. This clarity is the beginning of understanding yourself much better than before. Why is knowing your feelings important? Emotions are messages. They tell us about ourselves. They tell us about what is happening around us. If you feel scared, it might be a warning. If you feel happy, it tells you something good is happening. When we listen to these messages, we learn. We understand ourselves better. This is not about stopping feelings. It is about understanding them and what they are trying to communicate to us. When you understand your emotions, you feel more power. It is not the emotions controlling you. Instead, you start to understand them. This understanding gives you choices. You can choose how to react. This is a very important skill. It is like learning to steer a boat. You guide your boat instead of just drifting along with the current. This is the real start of emotional control and self-direction. It is empowering. How can you start noticing your emotions? Your body often gives you the first clues. Think about it carefully. When you get nervous, what happens inside you? Maybe your heart beats fast. Your hands might get sweaty or clammy. Or you might feel butterflies in your stomach. These are physical signs. They are your body talking to you, sending you signals. Pay attention to these small changes. They are important signals about your inner state. Your thoughts are also big clues. What are you thinking when you feel a strong emotion? If you feel angry, what words go through your mind? Maybe you think, this is not fair at all. Or if you feel sad, you might think, I really miss someone dear to me. Our thoughts and feelings are deeply connected. Noticing your thoughts helps you name your feelings. It is like finding a label for the emotion, making it less confusing. Let's take an example. Imagine you are stuck in a long traffic jam. You might feel your shoulders get tight. Your jaw might clench without you realizing it. You might think, I am going to be so late for this important meeting. The first feeling you notice might be anger, but if you pause and look deeper, you might find more. Are you frustrated with the delay itself? Are you worried about missing an appointment? Naming these deeper feelings is emotional awareness in action. Here is another example. Someone gives you a surprise compliment. They say you did a great job on a project. How do you feel in that moment? Maybe you feel your face get warm. You might smile without thinking about it. Your first thought could be, oh wow, that's so kind. You might feel happy and pleased. You might also feel a little shy or even slightly embarrassed. That is okay too. Noticing all these small, subtle reactions is part of being emotionally aware. Emotional awareness creates a very special space. It creates a pause. This pause comes between feeling something and doing something in response. Before, you might feel angry and then immediately shout. There was no space, no moment for thought. Now, with awareness, you feel angry. You notice it. Then, there is a small moment. In this moment, you can choose. This pause is where your power grows significantly. It is a moment of possibility and conscious choice. Think about this story. You are waiting patiently in a line. Someone suddenly cuts in front of you. Your old way might be to get upset immediately. You might tap their shoulder and speak loudly or confrontationally, but with emotional awareness, something new can happen. You feel the anger rise inside you. You notice your heart beating faster. You think, that was rude of them. But then you pause. You can choose to speak calmly, or maybe you decide it is not worth your energy. This pause helps you make better choices. You are not just reacting like a machine on autopilot. You are thinking. You are considering the situation. What is the best thing to do right now? When you are aware of your anger, you can decide. Do I need to express this feeling? If so, how can I do it calmly and constructively? This leads to better outcomes. You avoid saying or doing things you might regret later on. Imagine you have a big presentation coming up. You feel very nervous about it. Your hands are shaking a little. Your voice might tremble when you start. Without awareness, you might just freeze up. Or you might rush through it just to get it over with. But with awareness, you say to yourself, okay, I feel nervous. This is a normal feeling before something important. You notice the feeling. Then you can use a strategy. You can take deep breaths. You can focus on your first few words. This helps you manage the nervousness. So how does being emotionally aware help you in your life? It can make your life much better in many ways. When you understand your feelings, you can manage stress more effectively. You are not so overwhelmed by strong emotions all the time. Your relationships can also improve significantly. You understand yourself better. This helps you understand others too. Your thinking can become clearer because emotions are not clouding your judgment. Life feels more balanced and harmonious. It is not just good for you, it is good for the people around you too. When you are aware of your emotions, you react less impulsively. You do not snap at people so easily. You can listen better to what others are saying. You can try to understand their feelings too. This is called empathy. It makes you a better friend, a better family member, a better colleague at work. You contribute to more positive and supportive interactions. Think bigger now. Imagine if many people in a community are emotionally aware. There would be less anger and fewer arguments. There would be fewer misunderstandings between people. People would communicate more kindly and respectfully. They would solve problems together more peacefully and effectively. Emotional awareness can lead to stronger, happier schools, workplaces, and even whole towns. It helps create a more understanding and compassionate world for everyone. It reduces a lot of unnecessary conflict. Emotional awareness is a skill. Like any skill, you can learn it. You can practice it every day. It starts with simple steps. Noticing your body's signals, noticing your thoughts, naming your feelings accurately. The more you practice, the better you get. This journey makes your life richer. It makes your connections with others deeper and more meaningful. It truly helps make life better for you and for everyone you meet. Start today, even with small steps.